All right, now we are going to talk about the turquoise and multi-stone bracelet. This one's really fun because it's got two personalities to it. First off, you're seeing the front, which has all these wonderful colors of turquoise. So we've got purple turquoise, we've got a lot, let's see, we have Arola link clusters. Let me go through it. So we have Campito, Frio blue, green turquoise. We have blue turquoise, we have red coral, purple turquoise, and lemon lime green turquoise. So that's the one side, okay? So there we go. I love this bracelet. I've got 90. So big, it's long too, by the way. So you've got extension on the back, great big chunky lobster claw clasp, and then look how fun this is. Coral, green turquoise, purple, there's the red, there's your classic blue turquoise, and then it goes all the way around to the other side. All right, great, we love it. Now watch what happens. All I have to do is do this. Look, oh my gosh, it's two bracelets in one. And it's all the green turquoise. Now, I have to tell you, at $269, that's basically getting two bracelets in sterling silver, right? When you really think about it. How about $129? And at $129, just having one side of all turquoise would be a really wonderful value. Wonderful. But the fact that when you're tired of that or you want a different look, all you have to do is flip the little rectangles over and it goes to full color. That's pretty spectacular. So when you think about this bracelet, definitely remember, this is like getting two bracelets for less than the price that we normally do one of Jay's bracelets. And just the craftsmanship alone on this is just impeccable. I love the roller links. I think that really updates the bracelet. I love the fact that there are three circular links in between each of these amazing bezel set squares of turquoise. Oh, and my producer's saying we got to go. Oh, it's so pretty. You guys are gonna love this. I'm just gonna show this. Look at this, look at that. Wait, hold it. That, to that, and it's gone. Stay on the line.